Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly release meeting. We are now at the week 10, Wednesday, 16th March 2022. This is Cici Huang. I'm the release lead shadow, and I will be hosting the meeting today. This release meeting is under the code of conduct of CNCF, which could boil down to just please be nice to each other and please write your attendee status in the doc, and we can start the meeting. Before giving the updates, I just have one topic I want to discuss before we get to the status. It's about we are going to add a Monday release meeting as well, starting on the coming Monday, March 21st. I'll just say maybe schedule it at the same time as Wednesday's meeting, which will be the 9 a.m. Pacific time. If anyone has like different opinion or like just please raise it. Otherwise, the invitation will be sent out on the same time. Nice, thank you. If nobody have strong opinion on that, we'll currently go with it. And let's move to the release status. First begin with the enhancement team. Hosen, if you're there.
Yes, I'm there. Hello, everyone. So from enhancement team, our current status is green. So the update we have is that we have code freeze in 2 weeks, and we started to reach out regarding the code freeze to the enhancement, but majority of them at the moment are at risk. So that's where we are standing right now.
Nice, thank you. I guess as we move towards to the code freeze, the at-risk trackings will be like significantly decreased, hopefully. And let's move to CI signal.
Hello, everyone. Our current status is yellow due to the failing job and master blocking. And beside that, we have 6 flakes in which one of them is reported and others aren't showing any pattern yet. On master informing, we have 0 failing and 8 flakes. And yeah, other than this, wanted to highlight GC ingress test, which is a flake issue, and it has been open for a long time. So we would appreciate any input to resolve this issue. Yeah.
Thank you for raising it. It seems no updates for quite a bit of time. So maybe just ping someone, the issue owner or someone. I'll follow up with that as well. And yeah. Thanks for giving the update.
Thank you.
Let's see bug triage. Hiba?
Yep. So the bug triage status is green. We have still 2 blocking issues, the Docker sham and the Golang update. Other than that, we will start bringing the owners before the code freeze in 2 weeks. The only issue we wanted to discuss here is the Docker sham removal with the doc team, as we saw some comments that related to that there's, like some docs is not updated yet. And because it's one of the blocker issues for the release, I just wanted to know if there is anything here we can do to help, or if there is any blocker.
Thank you for raising that. Is there any comments from doc team on this specific issue?
I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest, I was distracted. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so the Docker sham removal issue, we found some some documents still missing, and because it's like a blocking issue, we wanted to just discuss if there is any further action or anything to help.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that. Okay. It looks like great. Yeah, I remember seeing this last week. I believe it is on our Docker Shim board. I can actually share that with you. Where is it? Sorry. Normally I have these all just ready to go. Here we go. So copy, and if I paste this into the, where's the chat? Where's the chat? There it is. So if it's on this board, which I think it is, then it should be able to be picked up by the community and updated. So we're trying to track all of the Docker Shim stuff here. So what is the number of, you can search in the filter cards there. What is the number of the issue there?
It's not like the number of the issue, but the kubenet still available in the CRI Docker D, and I believe that should be updated.
Okay.
I think issue remain unassigned status now.
I'm sorry, say again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the issue is remain unassigned to anyone.
Right. So if it's not assigned, then we don't have anybody working on that right now. So maybe we take this offline and discuss how or actually, well, maybe we just do it here. Who would be best to do this work?
Sure, we can certainly talk either here or offline for the assigning people to work on, but basically I guess it's just the reason and concern of like the task should be assigned, and it's potentially a blocker for the release, I guess.
Right. So what we can do then, so what we can do, well, like I said, it looks like it is on our board, so we are aware of it, but we haven't had anybody actually look at it. It's not assigned yet, so it's not falling off. It's not falling off the radar from the Docker Shim removal team. It's just not been moved forward yet. So I think what we need to do is we have meetings Tuesday mornings, and I can bring this up as an issue, or we can bring it up in the SIGDocs Docker Shim channel. Here, I'll copy the link and bring that in here as well, and we can bring it up in either of those forums and say, hey, this one's actually a blocker, and can somebody please take a look at it and potentially assign. So I think it has actually been discussed in the SIG Docker Shim SIGDocs Docker Shim Slack. I just don't think we've come to a conclusion as to what we should do with it just yet.
Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, I guess we still have time. It's not even on code phrase yet, so we still have time to deal with it. Since it's already in the blog, so I think it should be yeah, it will be handled maybe in the next meeting, Docker meeting. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll make sure like this issue is being tracked. And let's move to the docs update.
Yeah, I think Neha actually said that she won't be able to be here today, so I'll take the update for that. We are currently tracking. There's actually a bit of a discrepancy right now between the board and the sheet, and that is something that I am looking at. The board appears to be tracking one extra PR or one extra cap than the sheet does. So I think something's probably been removed from the sheet that hasn't come off of the board yet. But we're tracking 65 total caps, no PRs for 48 of them so far. We got draft PR for 7, we got 2 ready for review, and we've completed 3 so far. The team has gone through and reached out a little bit early to anybody who's opened a cap. We already did 1 pass on each cap to say, hey, please open up a placeholder PR. That was a few weeks ago, and over the last couple of days, we've been reaching out to individuals on Slack just to try and prod people to get their placeholder PRs in, because we've got more than we normally do, and we're dealing with the Docker shim stuff. So that is work in progress. And the integration branch is mostly healthy. Currently, there are some easy CLA errors, which I'm still looking at. It's the same update from last week. Easy CLA is now a blocker to merge on the website. But I am working with the team and the SigDocs team to see how we can manage that more effectively moving forward. So that, I think, is everything from Docs, unless Chris or Meha, I think you're both here. Unless anybody else have any update from?
Nothing else
Okay.
from me. We're pushing through on the Docker shim. That's kind of our biggest amount of work to do, I think, from all this. So I think we're in pretty good shape.
Thank you so much for the update. But I noticed like there are 68 tracked from the investments, and there are 65 tracked for the docs.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's a discrepancy right now, and I think I've got 68 on my board.
Nice.
Actually, I've got 66 on my board, but I just moved 2. I just removed 2 from the milestone this morning, and that was if Grace, if you're on the call, I just removed 2400 and 2371, which brings the caps to, I believe, 66, and that's from my board. And again, I think on the docs sheet there is one missing, and I think that the 2400 and the 2371 just came out last night. So I think that there is a discrepancy, and I think we need to get to the bottom of it. And I think the number is now 66, but I don't want to be the one that says that definitively.
Okay, so let me confirm that the 2 you just mentioned are the ones that we talked about from SigNode. Is that right?
That's correct. That's the one I brought up last night.
Okay, yeah, so I've removed those from the sheet as well. I think it should be 66 here. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Nice. Thank you for thinking on that. So yeah, I guess we comes to 66 enhancement and docs to track of. So yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Cool. Hopefully we will figure out like the missing one for the docs later. And let's move to the release notes team. Lucas, if you're here.
Yep, I'm here. All systems are green. We're waiting for Alpha 4 next week, and then we'll begin with major themes.
Nice. Thank you. And we move to comms. Mickey, if you're here.
Yep. Hey folks, so we have a first draft of the removals and deprecation blogs almost complete. We were just getting the last confirmations about the communications or the language that we want for each one of the topics. Also now is sort of the push to try to get content for the release blog as well. So I'll start pinging people, and we'll reach out to other folks whose features are graduating to stable. But if you have anything that you're tracking that you think would be good content for the release blog, please ping it to us, because that would be very helpful for us gathering content. Aside from that, I think we're all set.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess some caps tracked for this release might a good candidate for the release blog as well. Thank you. And seems like we move to the release branch management update. Nebran?
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, everyone. So we're green right now. Next week, we have the Alpha 4 release. We will be also coordinating with the CI signal team on Monday or starting this Friday to get a signal on if anything is blocking or not. And that's all from
cool.
our side.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the updates. And let's move to next session. Joseph, if you're here.
Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Just a couple updates. One is in regards to, we're getting now towards the tail end of the release cycle. So we start looking at succession. And as I mentioned last week, I was starting to do some outreach, and I've already heard back from a few preemptively, and I'll be just available so that as you're starting to think about, who you think would be a candidate that you would consider for lead, I can help, provide guidance. And for individuals who are shadows currently, if you have an interest or you're looking to develop yourself further in your potentially being part of the next release team or into other areas, don't hesitate to reach out to your lead. You can reach out to James or myself, and we'd love to see how we can help you continue on your journey as a Kubernetes contributor. The other thing I was just going to mention is there was a little bit cross signals on my part, and I think James was, and I synced up earlier this week in regards to the mid-cycle retro, and he was very thorough and actually had pinned time for this on the calendar, which is going to be next week. So I sent out a doodle. Ignore the doodle. I didn't send out an invite for that. It's going to be next week at 10 a.m. PST. If you have any subjects that you have not put on the mid-cycle retro doc, it's linked here in our notes. And if it's a time that doesn't work for you, don't hesitate to reach out to either James, myself, so we can maybe bring up the subject on your behalf as well. I want to make sure that everything that you've learned on this journey, we can put in there and see how we can make this even better for the next release team. So that's it for me. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the updates, and thank you for scheduling that. Yeah, and for the release lead update, I just synced with James. Unfortunately, he cannot make it. I'm not sure if James is on the call. No, so I synced with him earlier. So there's not much update from him, only of the Monday release meeting being added starting next week. So I'll sync up with him on the time. So the invitation should be expected to send out by end of this week, I assume. That's it. And I guess we don't have any further updates. So anyone has any topic wanted to share or any comments, any questions? I'll take it as a no. And thank you so much, everyone. Have a great, great day. Cool. I'll give back 40 minutes back. Thank you so much. See you guys in next release meeting.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.